Hey guys! So I'm 37 weeks and 3 days today, which means I'm full term, which is so awesome because now I can officially have her at any time and she will be like okay unless something like really bad goes wrong. But that's so exciting. I'm full term. Like I just can't believe it's here. After all these weeks, I'm finally full term and she could be here anytime, which is so cool. I've had a lot of little things happen this week. I'll start with my appointment last Tuesday. I think it was last Tuesday. Yeah. My appointment last Tuesday. If you guys saw my heartbeat video, then you might have seen in the description what kind of happened. So he said that she is head down still, which is awesome, and that she's officially dropped into the pelvis. So I'm assuming that means that she's dropped. You know how people say like, oh, you look like you've dropped. Well, I guess she's dropped, which is cool. And I got my strep B test results back, and he said they were normal, so I don't have strep B, which is cool. Then he checked me for dilation, dilation and effacement and all that fun stuff. And so when he checked me, he said I was 80% effaced. 80% out of 100. Like that's like, if you guys don't know what effacement is, okay, it's that your cervix is like so thick. I don't know how thick it is, but it's a certain thickness, and to be able to deliver a baby it has to be completely squished down, so the head is like pressed up against it. And so normally your cervix is like, let's just say it's like this thick. I don't really know how thick it is. So if it's like this thick, you want it to be like this, like completely squished, so then you can start like opening and dilating and all that fun stuff. So you can dilate and not be completely effaced, but you really start to dilate and everything once you're like 100% effaced. So anyway, so here's like how your cervix normally is, and so I'm 80%, which is probably about like that much. And like I said, I don't know if it's this thick or however thick it is, but he said I'm 80%, which is almost all the way, which is so cool. And he said I'm not dilated yet, but I have, he called it a dimple, and he explained it as, it's like almost, it's like a little indent kind of, and he said it's almost 1 centimeter. So not quite a centimeter yet, but like on the way there. So, and then I asked him how much he thinks that she's gonna weigh, because I've been really curious, because I've been scared because, okay, well, I was 7'15" when I was born, which isn't that bad, and Gabe was 8'15", which is big, but it's still not that bad. But Gabe's dad was 13 pounds. 13, like 13 pounds. And so I've been really like freaked out. I'm like, oh my gosh, what if I have like a 10-pound baby? Oh my gosh. So anyway, I asked him how much he thinks that she's gonna weigh, and he said by the time she's here, he thinks she'll weigh about 7.5 pounds, which is not bad at all. I'm totally fine with 7.5 pounds. And he said usually, because then I told him that whole, well, I was 7'15" and Gabe was 8'15" and his dad was 13, and he said usually, not in all cases, but in most cases, the baby resembles the mother's weight more than the baby does the father's weight. So, which makes sense, because if it's in your body, it's taking your stuff, and like, anyway, so it makes sense to me. So that's really awesome. So I think the most that she'll weigh is probably like 8 something. That's what I think. The very most I think she'll be 8 something, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. So my next appointment is tomorrow, so look for a heartbeat video, and then look for, and then read the description box so you can see if I'm dilated anymore or if anything's changed. So hopefully I am, but you know, probably not, so we'll see. Okay, so I've been having, in the past couple of videos I've been complaining about cervix pain, and it's been getting worse, a lot worse. And I'm wondering if it's related to me being effaced, because there's so much pressure on my cervix, and it really feels like it's on my cervix. It might not be on my cervix. I don't really know where it's at, but that's just where it feels like it is. So I've been having this horrible cervix pain, and it feels like pinching on my cervix, or like a little poking on my cervix, and it's been getting to the point where I'll be walking and I'll have to stop and be like, oh, ow, ow. Like, whenever I actually do it, I always stop and go, cervix, 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 like that, and people think I'm weird, but that's what it feels like. It feels so weird, and so, but it hurts really bad, and a lot of you guys have been saying that that's normal. No, I was talking to this other girl that's pregnant. She's 31 weeks, I think, and she said that cervix pain is Braxton Hicks contractions. So, I don't know. Do you guys think that's right? She said that that's kind of what her Braxton Hicks contractions feels like, because I haven't had any, well, as of last week, I still hadn't had any Braxton Hicks contractions, and like I said before, isn't it supposed to make your stomach hard? I don't know. So, I don't know. So let me know if you guys think that the cervix pain could be Braxton Hicks, because it'll hurt for a couple seconds and then just stop, and then it'll go away, and then maybe it'll come back, and so that's why I'm kind of, I don't know, maybe it's right, maybe those are Braxton Hicks. So I'm gonna ask my doctor about it tomorrow too, because doctors know best. So speaking of Braxton Hicks contractions, I had my first, I'm pretty sure it was a Braxton Hicks contraction, because it's what I've read and what I've heard, that's what it kind of felt like. And it didn't feel like the cervix pain. My stomach just got completely hard. It was like so hard, and it was like kind of awkwardly shaped, but not a cone like a lot of people explain it. It wasn't a cone, but that might be because she's posterior, I don't really know. But it was more like this, like on my stomach. It was like a, like that, like you could see, not that dramatic, but it just resembled kind of more of a wave type thing, and it got really, really, really hard, and it's so hard to tell the difference between movements and my stomach getting hard, so she might have just been in a weird position, but I'm pretty sure it was a Braxton Hicks, and that was, I don't know, that was a couple days ago, so that's cool. And, well, it's not gonna be cool if I keep getting them, but it's cool because it seems like it's getting closer now. Okay, and my fingers have started getting swollen. I'm like, no! I've been avoiding the swollen. I've been lucky enough to not get swelling up to this point. So, but it's just at night usually, and it's usually after I go on my walks. Like, I go on evening walks. We just go like a mile or so, and my fingers will start to get really tingly, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it, but then I tried to take my ring off, and I was like, ha, that's not really happening. So yeah, they're starting to get swollen sometimes, which is not fun, but it's not all the time. And I noticed I had Gabe massage one of my hands after I felt the swelling, and the swelling went down after he massaged it. So I don't know if that just kind of regulated the blood flow or whatever. So if you guys have swollen hands or swollen feet, have someone massage them, because, I don't know, it worked for me. So I've also been feeling nauseous sometimes, just in the mornings usually. Just kind of how it was in the beginning, only in my first trimester, whenever I had morning sickness, it was at night. Usually it was in the evening, so, but it's like, it is in the morning. This one that I'm having now is in the morning, and it's not all the time. I think it's mostly if I hadn't eaten for a long time, like if I slept in that day, and so I haven't eaten in like 10 hours or something like that, then that's usually when I get sick. Because like if I still kind of have a full stomach or just food in my stomach from the night before, then it doesn't really happen. So just some nauseousness sometimes. So it was finally hot enough to swim yesterday. Oh my gosh. It was like 90 degrees, which still isn't as much as it usually is by this time of the year. And now today it's like kind of cloudy and windy, but it's still warm. So anyway, I got to go swimming yesterday, which was so fun. Also, this Thursday, I will be graduating, which is so awesome, and I'll officially be done with high school. So awesome. Okay, so this week we put in the car seat, which was harder than it looks. It really is. And so we're going to take it to the fire station either today or maybe tomorrow. Sometime this week we're going to take it to the fire station to get it checked, because we're not really sure how we did it. Okay, because we had, it's a brand new car seat. We got it, like, it's with the travel system. We got it in the big box and everything. But I can only find the instructions for the stroller part. I can't find the instructions for the car seat part. So I had to use one of the other instruction books, which is for Graco, and the one that I have is Even Flow, I think. So we just kind of had to figure it out on our own. So we're definitely going to need to take to the fire station to see if it's right. And also, I pre-registered at the hospital finally, which is so good, and I've been meaning to do it forever. My doctor was like, have you done it yet? Have you done it yet? And I'm like, no, sorry. So I officially pre-registered at our hospital that we're going to be delivering at, which is Memorial. Yeah, it was actually really fast. I was expecting it to take a lot longer, so yeah, it was just a quick, you just fill out the stuff, put in your insurance information and stuff like that, and so that we have that all taken care of. And I went to Walmart this weekend, and I got a lot of things, but the things I want to show you guys is we got a thermometer, because we didn't get one at our baby shower or anything, So we got this thermometer. The brand is Braun, and it's thermoscan ear thermometer, and so it goes in their ear, so you don't have to like stick it up their butt. And it has, the only thing that kind of sucks is it has the replacement filler things that you have to do every single time. So this is what it is. So you just stick this part in the ear and then you can read it right there. Hopefully that'll be okay. And I think it was like $40, so it's not cheap, but it'll definitely be worth it.